47 hasn't been in office a whole 72 hours, and he has already signed an executive order to withdraw the U.S. from the World Health Organization. Now, if you don't know what that means, watch this video until the end. In short, we can't afford to get sick, y'all. The World Health Organization has been around since the 1940s. They helped to eradicate smallpox. They help with disease control and vaccine development. They're currently working to eradicate polio, but when 47 was 45, he decided that they didn't handle C-19 the right way, so we needed to pull out and pull our funding out of this organization. Now, keep in mind that in 1948, there was a congressional joint resolution that said that we have to give a 1-year notice and we have to pay any past due balances to the organization. So this may or may not happen, and there may be a lawsuit involved, but we can't sit around waiting on a maybe, okay? We have to make sure that we're being proactive, because if we do have to pull out of the World Health Organization, not only are we pulling our funding away from them, we're also taking away our researchers, which actually helps everybody. Not only are we doing that, we're isolating ourselves from the data pool from all the other countries who are a part of the World Health Organization, which means that we're low-key going to be over here on the island. Now, even though we are a large donor to the organization, with our member dues being over $100 million, that does not mean that we can afford to be sitting over here trying to figure things out on our own, okay? It also does not mean that we need to be waiting on a maybe. We have to make sure that we are being proactive. So what that means for you is you absolutely want to start boosting your immune system now, okay? You want to make sure that you're being proactive and paying attention to these executive orders, because I'm not trying to scare you with this information. I'm not trying to fearmonger. What I am trying to say is we got to pay attention, okay? We got to open our eyes and we got to look around, because a lot is happening and we can't afford to be the collateral damage in all of the arrogance that's happening right now. Okay. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you're doing is getting in some good vitamins and nutrients. Make sure you're getting in your vitamin C, your vitamin D. Make sure you're getting in your zinc. Okay. Eat your nuts, your seeds, eat your beans, your whole grains, those kinds of things. You also want to make sure that you're getting in some antioxidants. Okay. So make sure that you're getting in your berries, your dark leafy greens, drink your green tea. All right. You also want to make sure that you're managing your stress properly. Make sure you're getting good sleep. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're staying active. You might also want to make sure that you are cutting out some sugars, because they weaken your immune system. Now, I'm telling you this to say, again, we have to do what we can on the front end so we don't become the collateral damage on the back end. So if you need to drink your ginger tea, if you need to drink your elderberry, go ahead and do what you need to do, especially if you are immunocompromised, because we are being put at all kinds of public health risks, and we don't need to just be out here just waiting, okay? In addition to doing all of those things, you probably want to buckle your seatbelt, because these next 4 years are going to be a hell of a ride.